Welcome back, everyone. It looks like we are live, and it is early Thursday morning, Wednesday evening for most of you in the United States, and we have a lot to discuss with what is going on in regards to the Biden administration and what he's doing now, just weeks before the midterm elections. Is it politically motivated? Is it in his kindness of his heart? Who knows? We're going to be talking about it in today's video, and let's do a quick sound check just to make sure that we are good to go here and we can get started. Welcome everyone. Great to have you guys on. See some familiar faces and some new people as well. I'll take off the chat. And we do sound good. All right, I think we are ready to go. Welcome back, everyone. Great to have you on. If you haven't already, make sure you do give this video a tremendous thumbs up, smash the like button. I'd appreciate that. Just up with the YouTube algorithm, it does support me and my channel. If this video gets to 500 likes, we'll do a cash giveaway where we give away $100 to a few of you lucky subscribers. Speaking of being subscribed, make sure you are subscribed and notifications turn on. I will notify you every time we do post a brand new video. Also, once we hit 20,000 subscribers, we will do a huge cash giveaway, and that will be very soon at the pace that we're going right now. I think probably hit it in the next couple days with you folks' support, and that would be fantastic. So next cash giveaway at 20K. With that being said, I think we're ready to get started and dive right in to the news. So right now, it is now just a few weeks until the midterm elections, and Biden is taking massive action here, seemingly out of nowhere. This is almost out of character for him, and it's not all clear if President Biden's latest announcement that he's releasing oil from the nation's emergency stockpile will ultimately help bring gas prices down, but he is doing it. And the good news for drivers and Biden is that several factors are pointing to lower prices ahead at the pump. Again, this could very well be politically motivated. Is he just doing it out of his kindness and out of his gratitude? Who knows? But it looks definitely interesting with the timing of just a few weeks until the November midterm elections. The national average stood at $3.85 a gallon Wednesday, which is down 2 cents from Tuesday and 7 cents in the last week. Much of that decline was driven by a steep price drop in western states, where prices had shot up to near record levels earlier this month. What is the gas price looking like in your area, in your constituency? What does it look like over there in your city? Are the gas prices up, or are they coming down a little bit? Have you noticed some relief, some mitigation, or are they on the up and up? Let us know in the live chat if you're watching live right now, or in the comment section if you are watching the replay. Now, one of the biggest factors in the recent price surge has been U.S. refineries shutting down, either for regular maintenance or following accidents, such as an explosion at a refinery near Toledo, Ohio, last month. But a number of West Coast refineries that had been offline have returned to operations, and that has sparked a plunge in gas prices west of the Rocky Mountains, driving down the national average. All good news for drivers, although this is definitely volatile and it could certainly be up next week. But economists and analysts are pointing to lower prices, especially with this new action that Biden is taking. In just the last week, the average price in California has fallen 30 cents a gallon. There has been a 25-cent drop in Oregon and a 20-cent dip in Washington and Nevada. I know we have a lot of viewers in those states. Let us know if you've seen some relief and a little bit of a decline at the pump when you go ahead and fill up your tank. Let us know in the comments or live chat section. Now, although refineries dealing with accident repairs won't be back online anytime soon, those that had been closed for scheduled maintenance are now near to resuming operations, according to experts. That will likely lead to lower prices elsewhere in the nation, even if the drop isn't as precipitous as it has been out west. So basically, we could see a ripple effect here. All right, so we have hello, and he is blasting us this evening. We have a rare, I don't want to use the term hater. I don't like necessarily using labels. I don't think labels are necessarily something we should try or vie to use in society and in our daily lives. But it appears that there is a negative connotation and tone with this particular live chat. And we basically just spewed out 100% facts. I mean, we literally just read off the numbers to you from the latest data that was just released nationwide. And we actually did mention the state of California. but he doesn't believe it, or she. Who knows? Definitely could be a she or other. Could definitely be one of the other genders. You never know. And so you can go in and fact check me live as we're on right now. Everything we just said, if you want to rewind, I don't know if you're able to do that during the live, but certainly when the live is over, you could rewind unless you were watching during the beginning. And 100% what we just said was 1000% facts. I mean, not something made up. Granted, my opinion was thrown in there, but 100% of it was facts. And I don't know where that came out of. I don't know if there's something going on or you had a bad day. Totally understandable. But we said 100% facts. We only spoke facts. That was the only language that we spoke during this live. So we actually did mention California, by the way, for that second half of that comment. Yes, we did mention California. We just did about 60 seconds ago. And we just spoke for Californians because we just mentioned California. So I don't know where that came out of. You never know what's going on in people's lives, but I will tell you that 100% what we just said was facts. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but moving on, we have to call out, uh, these accusations and alleged claims when they come through. That is just my job as a YouTuber. So with that being said, I think we can move on and move forward here and disregard that live chat. So again, what's been going on in the West is a bit of a preview. What may happen in other parts of the country. You could see this ripple effect. You could see this domino effect here happen where we're seeing it in states like Nevada, Washington, California, where they've come down, not necessarily a substantial amount, but a slight percentage, some relief, and that could ultimately mean lower prices for the rest of the country as well. So if you don't reside in the West, hopefully we could see some relief soon with the combination of the ripple effect from the dropping of those prices as well as Biden's action. Now, there has also been a lot of market confusion. So oil and gas futures fell in Tuesday trading after word got out that Biden would announce the release of 15 million barrels of oil from the nation's strategic petroleum reserve, which is not his first time. He had done that before. That represented just another phase of the planned release of 180 million barrels over 6 months that was announced in late March. According to analysts, the markets initially moved due to confusion over whether or not more oil was coming out of the strategic reserve. A lot of traders didn't even know what was going on. And the market is certainly volatile, and it started selling off on Tuesday, triggered some liquidation of oil futures, and oil and gas prices both rebounded modestly in Wednesday trading. So just like the stock market, oil prices could definitely be volatile and subjected to traders and their emotions and not necessarily their sharp decisions at times. So drivers did, though, enjoy a long, steady fall in gas prices that saw the national average fall for 98 straight days from the record high of $5.02 a gallon back in June until bottoming out of $3.68 a gallon just a month ago. But with the price up nearly 18 cents a gallon or 5% in the month since then, and with the midterm elections only weeks away, Biden was feeling pressure to take action. As we talked about, a lot of Biden's moves here, especially in recent months, in regards to student loans, in regards to the marijuana release, which is a step towards decriminalization. What he did there with expunging the records, is it necessarily Biden's decision? Did he have this in his mind? Was he thinking and dreaming about this as he went to sleep the night before these decisions? I highly doubt it. I think his strings are being pulled here, and there's definitely some backroom deals being made, and I think his cabinet is basically just using him as a mouthpiece in some sense. So I don't know that these are Biden's decisions, but certainly they do look politically motivated, and I think he's just being told what to do at this point and how to go about, politically moving and what legislation to put forward during this time with the midterm elections just a month away. So this is just the latest chapter or iteration of these politically motivated actions. Politicians, of course, take credit when gas prices go down and get the blame when they go up. So even if they have little to do with actual price movement, certainly Biden was feeling the heat with a recent uptick. So I think Biden wanted to just absolutely nail it home and make sure that prices are steadily low and not volatile as these few weeks do come to an end and they tick-tock on the clock. I think Biden wanted to just put it in most drivers' faces just one last time and just have them stare at those numbers on the screen as they go to fill up their tank, that in fact gas prices are low and it's from Biden's actions using the strategic petroleum reserves. Again, we don't know whether or not Biden's decision to release oil from the SPR had a significant impact. There are several other factors driving down future prices. One is the seasonal decline in demand at the end of the summer driving season, coupled with the regularly scheduled end of regulations requiring cleaner and more expensive blends of gas to be sold during the summer to fight smog. So you have a bunch of factors at play here. We are, of course, going into the colder season, fall and winter, and that could certainly be stopping a lot of drivers from filling up the tank, and we could see demand lessen. And so that could be another factor at play here. But Biden, of course, I'm sure will take the credit, and he has already. Just look at his social media, look at his Instagram, look at his Twitter. He's talking about gas prices like he saved the world, and it was 100% his doing. But there is an even bigger factor here, and that is the growing concern that U.S. and other global economies could soon fall into recession. Recessions are a surefire way to reduce demand for gas and oil, as fewer people have jobs to commute to and less money to travel. So when the world goes into recession and the demand for commodities go down, the market is giving. And that could just be yet another factor at play here of why gas prices are going down. Now, technically, according to the White House, we are not in a recession right now. But certainly just the fear and the emotions, that could all be driving the gas prices and what we're seeing right now in these last few weeks. It could all just be emotional based, just like a lot of trading is on Wall Street. And people could certainly be fearful that we're seeing a recession, and that alone could, in fact, trigger a decline. So you have to also consider that and put that into the pot and make your own little recipe, in a sense, of what you believe is the truth here and why you believe gas prices are falling. If you're on the left, if you're on Biden's side, if you're a Democrat, I think you're probably going to argue that it's Biden's doing and that Biden is saving the economy and he's bringing these gas prices way down. If you're on the right, of course, the conservative argument and the sentiment there is that Biden has nothing to do with the gas prices, and it's all been or rather, Biden has to do with the gas prices, but for the decline and the recession that is looming, and you would make your own little there. So certainly a lot of factors, and a lot of people have different opinions, of course, regarding gas prices. And there's so many factors here, of course. Then you have to mix in Putin's price hike, as Biden likes to call it, right? The Putin invasion of Ukraine, that certainly played a role and a factor in the gas prices in these last 365 days or so, give or take. And that is just yet another factor and another chapter in this series of gas price Lollapalooza, if you want to call it that, because it has been something that Biden has been dealing with for so long now with his presidency. He's been blamed for gas prices for basically his entire presidency, and people have been pointing back to the Trump days when gas prices were low and we had great economy and everything was going smoothly. So your own opinion, your own bias, but we're not going to try to enforce that or try to instill that on you in this channel. So with that being said, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got a die out of it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button. Thank you so much for watching this evening or early morning, depending on where you are. And hello, the YouTuber that made that comment. Hopefully he or she or they or Z, whatever you or Zer, whatever you want to call him, her, maybe they change their mind during this live stream. Maybe they have a different opinion. I don't know if they're still on with us. I think they might be, because I haven't seen too much of a fluctuation in the viewers here. But hopefully they could apologize and maybe even write a sincere essay of why they were wrong. But I don't expect that if I'm a betting man. So with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed this live stream. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Next cash giveaway, 20K. Also, if you want to get some free stocks, only all free, use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms, Robinhood and or Webull. You'll get some free stocks, and those stocks will be valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So let us know what stocks you get. And if you want to check me on social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook. Use the social links down below in the description. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now, and hope your week has been going well. See you in the next one.